Hey guys, in this video, I've been asked like, hey, how do we change the booking form? And so, what I mean by that is, if you're using the Book Now um, add-on that's part of events when creating an event. For example, if you this example is a summer kids camp example, and so there are tickets you want your parents to give the option to be able to buy tickets for or register their kids, and then they can do that right from the your events page and gather information and take payment. And so when they click on Book Now, they have this standard form here. Okay, and so it's gonna ask name, gender, email, phone, department, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and then it takes payment at the bottom. And some people have said, hey, is there any way that we can change this information that's gathered here? And so the way that I'm going to show you how to do that on this video. So from your dashboard, you want to come down to your events option, which is right about the first third part of your dashboard on the left-hand side. And you want to click on settings. Now, if you don't have access to settings, make sure you reach out to us at Webazoid at info@webazoid.com and just let us know, hey, you need access to your events setting tab, and we'll get that to you. And so you want to click on settings here. And in the back, you'll see in the back end of it, under payments, you want to click on payments and you're going to scroll down. There's a couple different things you can do here, but in this video, I'm just going to show you how to change the form builder. And so right under payments, you want to click on use booking form builder and click on that. Okay. And it says if checked, booking form will be displayed via the booking form builder. Okay. And so once you click on that, go ahead and save. Now, as that loads up, I want to just kind of put a quick caution in here. The form, it doesn't give you the option to create multiple forms, which I wish it did. Maybe in the future that will change. It only allows you to make one form, one default form. So you would use this form for all events. So again, you want to keep it general because let's say you have two events going on at the same time on your event page, and both of them require booking, but they're different. Maybe one is a summer kids camp, and one of them is a dinner. Obviously, you maybe want to gather some different information for the summer kids camp than you do for the dinner. However, you don't have that option here. You only have the option to create one standard booking. Okay, so just to clarify what I mean, like you can't have this form on your summer kids camp look one way, and then on your dinner event page, when you click it, ask for different information, gather different information. You can only you can only change the default standard form. Okay, so just FYI on that. But let's say on here you say, you know what, I don't like that it says department, or I don't like this says company. I want to take those are the things that you want to take out or change or not request. That you can do in this video. Okay, so now that you hit yes on here, and then you came and you did yes on there. Okay, so now once you say yes, from here, if you refresh now, just refresh your screen. And now under events now, you'll see that booking form builder is available now. So you're going to go ahead and click on booking form builder. And immediately, unless you've changed this in the past, it's going to give you a blank screen here. And so you need to start from scratch here. So it gives you some options on the right-hand side. And so it's text field, text area. Text field is just a one-liner. Text area is more like where almost a paragraph that they can put in information. Select is kind of like a drop down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you can see that. So let's say you want to put your name. So you can either click it or drag it, and then a couple options to edit it. You can double click right around here, or you can hit edit. Okay, and then a lot of options pop up here. First one, is it required or not? So you want to say yes or no on there. We're going to say yes, and let's say on this one we want a first name. Okay. Now, help text, a couple different options here. Help text will put some information in there to let them know, hey, this is what we're looking for. But in this case, we're just going to go ahead and leave it blank. And then let's see, text field. So here it says what type. Is it text? Is it a password? Is it email? Is it color? Is it telephone, etc.? We're just going to say it's text. Max length. Maybe you say, hey, we only want 100 characters. You can leave it blank for unlimited characters. And then width, you only have two options: full width or half. And so, let's come over here and see an example. So as you can see, first name and last name, they're half. And then let's say the company is full length. You see how it goes all the way across? First and last name, here's half. It's half, okay? So if you want to look like that, then you would put the first name half, last name half, and it'll show up that way. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Excuse any noise in the background. All right, so we're going to say half size. And then map, you want to, in this case, it's really important. You want to choose first name, okay? And then we're going to hit save. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't want to hit save yet. Ignore that. All right, so once you're done, you can go ahead and either double click here or click that and it'll close it. Now we need the last name, so we're going to pull this one and we're going to say this is required. We're going to say last name. We're going to come down. We can change this to half size and we're going to map it to last name, okay? And so now we're done here. Now you can play with all that information as well, but now we need let's say we need their name, first and last name, and now we want their address. And so very similar to here where they have their address here. And so let's go ahead and get their address. We're going to say it's required address. Come down here. We want that to be full size, and we're going to choose address here. Okay. And let's see what other information here. We got their name. We want that. We want their email as well. So let's put in their text, just a text field, and we want their email. Now, name, number, and email are all required. So you need to at least have their name, their number, and email. Those are required. So we're going to add their email. All right. Now, also, if you don't have all the requirements and you try to save it, it won't save it. And so I think we have everything that's required. So the name and the email, I think, are absolutely required. Let me see what happens when I take out address and then try to save it. Yep, it still saves. So name and email definitely is what you need for it to work. But again, let's just go ahead and add address. And again, if you do something that or don't fulfill some of the requirements, it's going to tell you, hey, you need to do this before allowing you to save and move forward on there. Okay, so the address, and actually on this one, let me take a step back. Let's delete this address, because on the address you might need some more space than just one line. So we're going to do a text area on this one, and we're going to change this to address. So a couple different changes, but at least it shows you how you can delete as well. And then again, we're going to make this, I guess you don't need to on this one. All right, you're good there. You don't have to do that there. Okay. So we kind of learn as we go, guys. But there's some information. So, and then you can kind of go from there. So I'm just going to stop right there. I'm going to save this. And so let's say that's all the information you want. So now if I come back here and I refresh this, Now, all that information that was asked for, now when I click it, you see that a lot less information is there. Just name, um, first name, last name, email, address. As you can see, like this is full and this is half. So it's probably like because I didn't save it properly. Here it is. See, it says full size. So now I must have missed that. So I'm going to change the half size. I'm going to save it now. And so this is full, and you can see this is half. So when I refresh it now, and now you see that's first name. There you go. See, so first name. So sometimes you just have to play with it a little bit. So all this information down here is going to be populated automatically. But let's say, again, you want just to add the name, email, and address. If you want to add additional lines for additional items that you want to collect, you can go ahead and add that. But again, this form now is going to show up on any event that has booking tied to it. So if you just want to change the default booking form, this is where you would do it. Again, guys, if you have any other questions and how we can help you in the future, just reach out to us, info@webazoid.com.